Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. How's everybody doing? God, man. Oh, man. How are you all doing today? Welcome to the show, episode number 720 of Walking with Purpose Live. Now, let me just make sure that the coast is clear because there were a bunch of kids walking very slowly. And, I'm not looking to be antagonized any more than these people try to antagonize me out here on YouTube for a reaction so that way they can continue creating their fake instigated drama. That's a mosquito on my phone. It's getting back to that time of year where there are going to be a ton of mosquitoes. Anyway, it's all good. Kids will be kids. It's all good. Wow. I'm at a loss for words. I'll tell you, I continue to be at a loss for words. And we're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going and see how long this continues to play out with the same characters that are just miserable fucking clowns. That's what you are. Coach J, you're a miserable clown that wishes you were as good looking as I am, that wishes you had a family like I do, and that wishes you had a girlfriend like I do, because you keep on comparing your wife to my girlfriend, right? You keep telling me to keep your woman's name out of my mouth, which I typically do, but you talk about mine all the time. You talk about how you want to offer her $2,000 to get her out of a situation that you yourself know, sir, is not a bad one. You know I treat her well. You just don't like me. And you want the public to perceive that I'm a big piece of shit because you're jealous of who I am, what I look like, what I have, what my family has, etc. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. You're a miserable clown, Coach J. You are. And you and Jamie don't like each other, but now you guys get together and are tag teaming, trying to knock me down. It's not working. It's actually creating the opposite effect finally. I have finally flipped the script on you mofos, and I'm going to continue flipping the script on you. That's the bottom line. And real talk, Roy, I know you're currently live right now. You have a panel on, and I know you typically don't rebroadcast. If you want to rebroadcast me, Roy, you can. Because at this point, I don't give a shit who does it. I want the whole world to rebroadcast me and put more eyes on me and my girlfriend, Dawn. Today, for the first time, I put a posting out on my community wall because all these people, like little puny, teeny tiny Jamie, has always said, Eli, do you know what the Streisand effect is? Yeah, with Barbara Streisand, her court situation years ago, right? A while back, right? Well, now the reverse Streisand effect is happening to you, James. So you're out there desperately networking to try to gain new people through Real Talk with Roy's chat. All of you just keep talking about me because I am the fucking draw. I am. Listen, I'm a humble guy, but I'm tired of being humble when it comes to you folks because you guys don't deserve my humility. You don't. You don't deserve my humility. Queen, there's always something going on. Just try to keep up. How you doing? Thank you for supporting Dawn last night. Thank you for being on the panel last night, Queen. There's always something going on, Queen, you know. We're just tackling things head on. Yeah, so real talk with Roy. Real talk with Roy decides to go live about an hour and a half ago, or something like that, right? And it's really, really triggered because I'm getting views and gaining subscribers and gaining good support, right? That I've been working hard to do for the last 6 years. While you have guys like Jamie and Coach Jay and others that have been trying to keep me from growing. And finally, we're turning things around. And now people are triggered, right? Because they haven't figured out what I figured out, what Don and I have figured out, right? Give me a second here. I gotta do this so it doesn't make that scratchy noise. Only 2 laps today, folks, because it's gonna get dark around 8:30 Pacific time. Sun sets around 8:15. It gets dark by around 8:30 or so. Plus, I'm gonna go home and Don and I are gonna cook some tacos tonight, some fresh tacos together. My lady and I are gonna cook in the kitchen together like a couple because we love each other and we're happy, despite what the miserable clowns like Coach Jay and Jamie and those misfits are saying. They're the real miserable clowns. They are. 32 in the box, 5 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. Again, any donations via Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Thanks on the live stream replays or pre-recorded videos, Cash App, PayPal, anything this weekend is 100% going to Dawn. Well, I mean, let's be real. It's all going to go to her anyways, because when you have a living girlfriend or you're married and you love your girlfriend or wife, right? Everything you have is hers anyway, right? Because you love her. You don't care. I'm not competing with Dawn. I'm not here to compete with Dawn. We share everything. So, I mean, but yes, all of this money will go to her and we'll go to our trip, towards our trip next week when we go see her parents, right? But yeah, Real Talk with Roy did a stream and he was very triggered. But at the same time, he starts to defend me kind of on the panel with these guys. At least that's how it comes off. Like, I think Roy knows where I'm actually coming from and what's actually going on. But if he doesn't start off hard and make it dramatic, no one's going to tune in, right? I get that, Roy. Roy, I think you're a great creator, regardless of the type of content you create. I don't hate you, Roy. Roy, I don't hate you. I think you're a good dude. I don't have any problems with you. But you don't know the backstory regarding, Jamie Legion and how he leverages people and basically goes into people's chats like yours and creates fake fights. Like, here's another thing, what Jamie did today. We're going to talk about this more. The next show will be on Jamie attacking Pedro Santiago in Real Talk with Roy's chat. We're going to keep going. It's stupid. It's dumb and stupid, but we're going to keep going until people realize what Jamie's MO is. That's all it is. He goes into people's chats and intentionally antagonizes them with bullshit to get a reaction, right? And to leverage their subs. That's all you do. You've never worked a hard day in your life, James. Everything that you've done has been stolen from the hard work of others. You're a lazy POS, James. That's what you are. You're a lazy, pathetic, miserable POS. You are. You are. All you do is leverage the hard work of other people. You've never built a goddamn thing in your life. You've taken from things I've built. You're trying to take things from what Roy's built. You're trying to take things from what Pedro's built. Why don't you build something yourself, you moron, for once? You lazy, entitled, selfish moron. You've never built a damn thing in your life, right? So all you can do is take from people, right? That's pathetic, dude. And I think that's why you have such a lack of self-love, James, because you really want to build something from the ground up, and you've never done that. All you've done is take from others that they've started to build or already built, right? You have leveraged everything that I've created and networked. All the people that are a part of your community stem from knowing me. Because even though the Krama community came from RJ Sandifer was the first one that talked to Natasha Cooper. You found about Natasha Cooper through RJ, and you found about RJ through me. So it all stems back through me. I own you, James. I own you. And I live rent-free in your head. And I'm taking back what you've taken from me. I own you. Without me, you're nothing. Without me, you are nothing. And you know what? This may make me sound bad or look bad, but I'm taking back what you've taken. Because you haven't earned a goddamn thing in your entire life, ever. Never. You've never earned a damn thing in your life. Ever. Ever. You've learned how to play people, manipulate them, and take from them. That's all you've ever done. You have zero originality. You have nothing original. Right now I'm live and I'm talking about you, but this is original. I'm not using any of your content. I'm just talking off the top of my head. I'm calling it as I see it. I'm freestyling, man. You can't do that. Zero originality. Zilch. Zip. You're more than capable of creating original stuff, but you're so damn lazy and entitled, man. And these mama bears, watch my earlier stream, folks, regarding the mama bear effect on James. You're going to have to catch up on all this stuff because everything I say makes sense, right? These mama bears are further enabling your piss poor behavior and your levels of such deep entitlement, man. Seriously, dude, you ain't entitled to shit besides your opinion, and your opinions all suck anyways. Your opinions are fake instigated. I mean, no one takes your opinions seriously anymore because they're all fake instigated, and people are learning that they're fake instigated drama. Then the dude changes his channel name to Fake Instigated Drama Inc. I'm glad you did that because now you're being kind of real at least, right? But this dude goes into real talk with Royce Chat. I mean, Jamie goes into real talk with Royce Chat. They first start trashing me. We'll get to that. They were trashing Dawn and myself and blah, blah, blah. The same old shit stirred up by Coach Jay and Jamie. That's all. That's all. They're the leaders of that. They're the ones that are running that. Queen says he should have changed to the dead channel. Oh, yeah, sure, Queen. Yeah, you're right. 40 in the box. Thank you for being here, folks. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. Yeah. I'm just tired of it, Queen. I don't want to feed him the drama, but I'm tackling this head on. I'm all in. Right now, I'm all in. And Dawn is all in with me. I'm just done with this crap, Queen. We're going to talk about it every day till they stop and teach life lessons along the way of what not to do, of how not to behave, right? That's why I live on X. No, I get it, Queen. I get it. I get it. 44 in the box. 6 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. So, yeah. So then Pedro DoorDash Santiago, who's done his time and built his channels, and I have respect for Pedro, even though I've gone at him before. I've questioned his content and stuff. But at the same time, I've also said, dude, you've got a great motivational Wednesday. And when you do the life coaching thing, Pedro, I really, really connect with you at that same level. And I believe in your content when you create that. And again, you know, the DoorDash stuff is all fluffernutter. I get it. And I know why you're doing it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Whatever. I get you need the ad revenue. It's all good, right? But what got me to buy into Pedro was when I was driving for DoorDash and Uber in December of 2022 is when I started, and I drove for 3.5 months until March, end of March, beginning of April 2023 last year. I was listening to Pedro's Motivational Wednesdays, motivational hours on Wednesdays in the afternoon while I was driving, waiting for orders. And I'm like, this dude's a lot like me. He's really into personal development. And he's been through a lot, and he's learned. He's transitioned from working in the corporate world to become an entrepreneur. And that is inspirational. That's what I'd like to see more people do, right? So I've never had a problem with Pedro, right? Yeah, we've gone back and forth, but that's what happens initially, right? When you try to connect with people, right? But forget about that, right? Pedro goes into Real Talk with Roy's chat, and then Jamie immediately goes at Pedro. And then Jamie says, I make more money than you, Pedro. No, you don't, James. You don't make more money than Pedro. At least YouTube money. Your big daddy, Brian, Wise Night Owl, Wise Night Silico, nothing but Silico, Texas caregiver. With his money, maybe you make close to what Pedro makes, but Pedro makes way more money than you, dude. But Jamie, you're going to go in there trying to antagonize Pedro to get a reaction, right? So you can try to leverage his almost 80K subs, right? That's what you're doing, James. You are a pathetic, moronic loser. You are. You're pathetic. And you're showing your true cards and colors in real time. I thought Jamie was living off his girl. I don't know. No one knows about this girl. They haven't seen her. Until we see her go live on the air, cam up, and start talking, she doesn't exist, right? You guys know I got a woman, my girlfriend Dawn. You see her. You saw her last night on her birthday stream. AZ Prod. Hey, Patty. Good to see you. Oh, never mind. That's someone else. On Smash Media. Welcome to the show. Hey, Patty. How's it going? Hey, Eli, looks like a nice evening. Bay Area Recreation. Is that you, Coach G, on a fake sock account? Once again, pretending to be nice, or are you real? If you're Bay Area Recreation, you would not have a generic channel icon. You're a sock account. You're probably Coach J. Coach J lives vicariously through my life. He wants to be me. He wants to be in my shoes. He wants to look like me. He wants to be able to talk like me, right? It's all good. It's all good. So Jamie starts to call out Pedro and say that I make more money than you, Pedro. No, you don't, dude. But you're trying to antagonize a response out of Pedro. And you think Pedro's dumb, James? Pedro's been he's been doing this for a while. Maybe not as long as you or myself, but he's figured out the game. He's been doing this for 3 years. And let me tell you, Pedro's from the streets. He's from St. Louis. And let me tell you something. You don't mess with St. Louis, James, because St. Louis will eat you alive. Will eat you whole. You want to go down the road with Pedro to try to leverage his 80K subs? James has no girlfriend. I'm just saying. I agree, Queen. Thanks, Queen, for getting rid of that fake Coach J Bay Area Recreation sock account. That's Coach J. 45 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. So anyway, we've got the kids over there that are blaring the heavy metal music with their boom box. It's all good. We got to get out of this zone here. Like I've said before, there's incidental coverage on mobile streams. If a little bit of copyrighted music is in the background, they don't hold it against you because they know when you're out in public, it's just part of the ambiance, right? It is what it is, right? But anyway, so here's the thing, okay? That's all Jamie does. That's all he does is he goes from channel to channel to channel and, follows people like myself and others that are out there networking and meeting people like Real Talk with Roy and Pedro Dorda Santiago and Hot Facts with Robert Reese and Dennis Jerome Jr. and many other channels, right? And then he goes in there and spams the chat. And then he antagonizes other people in there, right? And then he gets with other people from his legion and trash talks myself and my girlfriend, right? You're a spammer, James. You're a big spammer antagonizer, right? You're a spamming antagonizer. That's what you are. You're a spamming antagonizer, and guess what? Your game no longer works. You've been doing the same MO for years. Lather, rinse, repeat, right? You're asking me if I'm following you around. You damn right. Actually, I didn't follow you around. I actually watched Real Talk with Roy. And Roy, I may join you up on a panel one of these days. If you're going to be fair, I actually like you, Roy. I don't hate you, Roy. I think you make a lot of sense. I think you're letting these drama shit disturbers like Jamie, these fake instigated drama shit disturbers like Jamie and Coach Jay, because they don't like me. These guys are jealous. These guys are jealous of my lifestyle. And I'm not out here bragging. I don't have a whole lot, but I have enough, and I'm doing fine. So what's the problem? What is the problem? Roy, you have to understand what this all boils down to, like with Coach Jay and with other people that know about Jamie, it all leads back to fake instigated drama that Jamie capitalizes and sells to his audience of mama bear moms that are trying to mother this guy, and they pay him donations to trash talk us, right? Go back and watch my stream before this one, Roy, and anyone else, to understand what I'm talking about, the mama bear effect, okay? That Jamie guy's never built a damn thing in his life. He has never built anything with his own bare hands. I have. That's what I've done here. That's what I've always done. And Pedro responds to Jamie in the chat. I screenshot the whole thing. I'm going to probably do a show from the studio. I really don't want to do it tonight, but I may have to do it tonight. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'm tired, but I got to keep going because the more and more that Jamie stirs the pot with his group of misfits to try to keep his facade of the fake instigated drama going for profit, right? The more he spins it, the more you got to stay on top of Jamie because he switches it up to try to throw you off his game. But I'm on his game. I know his game. I'm going to keep calling out his game. We're going to keep going, James. You want to keep playing the same thing? James, you want to rebroadcast me on 5 channels? Go right ahead. By the way, James, your partner put out a poll on our community wall asking, and when I start restreaming when I start live streaming again, do you want Eli restreams? And it was like 56%. Hell no. People don't want you guys doing it anymore. They're bored. They're tired of it. Now, quite frankly, at this point right now, I would love it if she restreamed me and you restream me and then Susie restream me and then JT restream me and Wisdom restream me and Brutal Honest restream me. I want you all to restream me to stardom and fame because that's all you're doing. You're restreaming me to stardom and fame. That's it. Right now, no matter what you guys do, you are feeling the wrath of the reversal effect of the Streisand effect. It's the Streisand effect reversal. 47 in the box, 7 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. One more lap to go. The reversal of the Streisand effect. So now, it doesn't matter what you guys do. We've got enough people over here that know the truth because we've been fighting hard to get through to those people and share the truth with them about the fake instigated drama and crap. Now, I got to be careful because I'm in that area of the dog. I don't want that dog to... You see, when you think ahead, right? When you're proactive and you think ahead, I know, like I'm like a block away from that dog, so I'm gonna approach with caution, right? I'm going to approach with caution. 48 in the box, 9 thumbs up. Please smash a thumbs up. Please share this out. Please also consider donating to the channel. This is Dawn's birthday weekend. 100% of all donations will go to Dawn. And she deserves it. We're going to get to Dawn here during the second lap. We're gonna get to Dawn. Now, this is where that dog is at. So we're going to go on this side of the Jeep over here. And that's all good. I think the dog is inside. He usually gets me on the second lap, that dog, because I get comfortable. I'm like, okay, the dog's not out, so I don't have to worry about it the next lap. But then I don't worry about it, then that dog comes down on the second lap. and then scares me, right? We should make a movie and call it The Antagonizer with James Legion. The Antagonizer of YouTube. The fake antagonizer, the fake instigated drama antagonizer of YouTube. You should change your company name, dude, from Punksthetic Art and Entertainment or Punksthetic Inc. to Fake Instigated Drama Inc. You should have your big daddy sponsor, Brian, create the LLC for you, dude. Or dissolve your current LLC because Punksthetic ain't doing shit. It ain't. It's not. Seriously, dude, that's some good advice. That's some great business coaching advice from me to you. Fake Instigated Drama Inc. FID Inc. Right? You see, dude, here's the thing. You still listen to my advice. Everything that you've built, everything that you've parodied is based off of my originality. It's based off of my originality, dude. And all you've done over the years is convince a bunch of mama bears to feel sorry for your ass to donate to you. How pathetic, dude. And the funny thing is, that's why you have so much turnover, because all these mama bears, let me tell you something. With no disrespect to you, Patty, you were a mama bear to him too. You were, Patty, no disrespect. Patty, you really cared about him. You were a mama bear to him too. And when you realized he was playing you and doesn't give a shit about you, besides your money, you left. God bless you, Patty. God bless you. God bless you. It was great to have you on the panel last night too. You and Queen Helen Casey, and then Tiff came on, and that triggered little Jamie. And I didn't hear really much of his rebroadcast on Rumble. I tuned in for like maybe 2 minutes, and I'm like, fuck it, same old shit, different day. That's all it is. Same old shit, different day, right? But to finish up on, let me wait for these people to pass because they're coming faster than me. To sum up on Jamie networking and Roy's chat. Desperate times call for desperate measures, right, James? Because that's what's going on. You're losing support. See, you always lose support because once people figure out what you're doing and they figure out your cycle, they leave. Like Patty did, like Noodle Mesh did, like Tiffany did, like Amber did, like MD did, like everyone does. So you have to constantly network this revolving door of people, right? And now you're trying to leverage my hard work of the gig economy. And Patty says, absolutely, Eli. Well, yeah, of course, Patty. There's no denying the plain, straightforward, honest truth, right? It's as clear as night and day, right? Yeah. No disrespect, Patty. I'm saying, like, you went to bat for that guy. Patty, you were about to sell your soul for that guy. And God bless you that you didn't. God bless you, Patty. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn around the other way because those dudes are over there, and they're gonna try to antagonize me live on the air. So I'm turning around and going the other way. So that's all you got to do, right? And if they follow me, then they're stalking. Respect, Patty, says ODN. Hey, what's going on, ODN? How you doing, brother? How you doing, bro? Those kids are trouble, I can tell, because they're scruffy looking and like they're dressed in like hoodlum clothing, right? So I stay away from that crap. I'm not afraid of them personally. They're young little kids, but they want to act like they're all tough and shit, right? Walking around like a group of 5 or 6 of them, instead of them hanging around with girls. Even at that age, they're old enough to hang around with girls. Instead of hanging around with girls, they're hanging around with other hoodlums. I mean, they're like probably like 13 or 14. I already like girls at 13 or 14. I already like girls. I've always liked girls. So anyway, let's go the other way. Okay, we're doing the smart thing, so we don't interrupt our show. I respect you for leaving that guy's cult, says ODN. Yeah, it is a cult. It is a cult, ODN. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. Sorry about that, folks. We are back live. All right, I'm going to take a different route because, again, I want to avoid those hoodlum kids. ODN says, it takes a lot to stand up to him. I don't know if that's what he was referring to, but if it is, I respect that. Are you talking about me, ODN, or Patty, or be more specific, dude? Listen, ODN, I know you love the Ford to lay off of that while you're asking questions, bro. No disrespect intended, right? Anyway, yeah, so Santiago was in the chat responding to Jamie, and he's basically like, whatever, I've got the screenshots, and it may not be tonight, maybe it'll be tomorrow, I don't know. I can't keep doing this all day, every day. It's very, very draining, and I do want to spend time with my woman and stuff. And Dawn is totally cool. Dawn knows what's going on. She's watching this from behind the scenes, and she's happy with how we've turned things around here. But still, even if I wasn't with Dawn, right, I would still. You need a break from this every now and then. It gets too much, right? But it has to be dealt with. It has to be dealt with, right? So. I'm going to come around this way over here. The reason why I walk around the park is because it avoids interrupting most people. When you walk in the park, you got to, be aware of your surroundings and respect people's privacy and all that. It's all good. But, yeah, so... Yeah, so Coach A, you want me to come over here where that sign was before they built this? And you want me to show you the level of the grass? Do you want to, Coach J, you're not as dumb as you act, dude. Do you see the level of the grass here, dude? Do you see that part of it's higher than the other part? And you already know that. Do you see the level here? It's not flat. Some parts are higher than the other parts. Yeah, Eli's not 5'10", GLM, was standing at the same spot and she towered him. Yeah, dude. Dude, just keep on trying to pick on me to try to make yourself look better, dude. You're like a little man-child baby, dude. That's what you are. Then you say, oh, Eli's got moves. So what? What the hell? I mean, so what? I got moves. Big deal. I'm 50 years old, dude. What do you got? You got a fish head. You got like a fish face. You want me to stoop down to your level and create ad hominem attacks? Like, I don't want to play that game. I'm a grown-ass man. But if you're going to call me something, then I'll just make fun of you, too. You want me to make fun of you, dude? Is that the most mature thing to do, bro? Your face looks like a blowfish. Is that what you want me to say, dude? That's my opinion, respectfully speaking. I'm not attacking you, but, we're going to call you Blowfish, Coach Blowfish. Right? Queen's like LA Mail. You know Coach J, Queen. You know Coach J. You know who he is. We don't have to say who he is. AZ Prod. Yeah, he's like a blowfish. Come on, dude. If you want to play childish games, Coach J, two can play at that. I would rather not. Seriously, dude. So, yeah, I've got the screenshots from Roy's chat. And, yeah, I made a community posting saying, Pedro, listen, whether you want my help or not, I'm going to help you with the Jamie thing because I just will. I'll talk about it, I'll expose it, and that's that. Beach Girl, Patty, I thought someone was trying to harm him too, but things didn't add up. He duped so many of us. Right. Beach Girl, yeah, you're part of the Noodle Mash community, right, with Patty and stuff? By the way, Noodle Mash put a posting out earlier. I'm going to share it to my community wall later today, but I did comment on the Noodle Mash posting. She's back and doing well. And she's being rather vague about what happened, and she's saying that the YouTube stuff did not affect her. And I respect her for being humble about it, and I can understand her being a little vague. You know, I get it. She's not trying to stir up the pot, but the YouTube stuff has affected her. Okay, the YouTube stuff has affected her. The Legion has affected her. She's being nice, and I respect her wishes, and I respect what she's doing. But I'm not going to sit here and downplay it. I respect her for handling it maturely and all. But I'm not going to downplay it. Beach Girl says, yes, although I'm not active anywhere too much with work. PB&J, hi Patty, how you doing, PB&J? 44 in the box, 11 thumbs up. So, I told Pedro, I said, look, I got your back on this. Pedro's not scared. Jamie, you're not going to leverage Pedro. Pedro is way smarter than you. Pedro's from the streets, right? And Pedro's actually had to work for everything in his life, just like I have. And no matter what you think about me, James, everything I create is original. Most of what Pedro's done is original. The only thing that's been played out by Pedro is the DoorDash content. It's fluffer nutter content. But he even does that pretty well. I'll give you that, Pedro. And that's fine. That's on him if he wants to keep doing that. I think Pedro's worth way more than DoorDash content. I think he knows that. And I think eventually he'll transition to that. And at that point, maybe him and I will connect. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not counting on it, but I'm open to it. And I don't think he's a bad guy. And honestly, Jamie, you got no chance of taking from Pedro. Because here's the thing, James. Pedro will starve you out because he's already built his network. The reason why I haven't starved you out, James, yet is because I'm still building to the point of where I can starve you out, and I'm almost there. So that's the way it goes, James, and you've done the same things. That's how you built your network, James. You figured out a way to leverage me in underhanded ways, right? And you built it to the point of where it was very hard to flip it. But I finally figured out how to flip it, and now I'm doing it, and you don't like it. So now, desperate times seek for desperate measures. You're trying to go to the people in the community I'm involved with, the gig economy, right? And try to leverage them so that way you have more people to weaponize against me. It's not. How's that panning out for you, little Jamie? Little pipsqueak? Pork chop? How's that panning out for you? How is that panning out for you, dude? Now, let's talk about what Coach Jay and Jamie and some other people in the Legion are saying about Dawn. And they're trying to paint me as an abuser. They're trying to paint me as someone that's not taking care of Dawn. You guys are pathetic. You guys are pathetic and desperate to find any little thing to try and knock me down a few pegs and to try and stop my growth. It's not working. No one is buying it. I'm sure there are multiple people simulcasting me right now in other streams, and we still have 44 people here. So again, what is that telling you, little Jamie? Little Coach J? Little shriveled up, steroided up Coach J? Because they're probably shriveled less than the size of a ping pong ball after all the roids you've done, right? You want to sit there and try to criticize me and make shit up? I'll do the same thing about you, although I don't think that's being made up, to be honest with you. But I'll still state it as my opinion because I don't know for a fact, right? But if you want to trash me, if you want to sit there and make things up about me, then we'll just do the same thing, right? We'll poke a little fun at your expense, right? That's how he treats friends, but he's a friend to no one. That's right, Beach Girl. You're talking about James? PB&J. It tells me someone needs to develop their own content. Are you talking about Jamie? Jamie? Like, be more specific, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know. Be more specific. They need to trim the brush around that sign over there. Sun's starting to go down. Beach Girl says, I don't know exactly how he made it look like someone was there to harm him, but with technology, it was fake. Yes, I'm talking about Jamie. What are you specifically talking about? Are you talking about that guy that showed up at his door? I heard about that. I never saw the video. And PB&J, yes, I sure am. Be more specific, Beach Girl. So you guys continue trying to paint me as an abuser to my girlfriend. That's not happening. Okay? There was already a phone call made. We don't have to mention who made the call. Everyone knows. There was already a wellness check call made to my house on my girlfriend Dawn last year. And it was a waste of the cops' time. There's no abuse happening. The bottom line is you guys want to be me. You guys want to stop my growth. You guys are so fucking insecure and mentally and emotionally unstable, right? That you're looking for anything to try to paint me as a bad person, even though I'm not. And more people aren't buying it because here's the thing, Jamie. These women that are leaving your group know your game. And they know I'm not BSing them because they figured out how you mistreated them. You see, the more and more you do the same dumb shit over the years, Jamie, of abusing people and using them for content, for fake instigated drama and all that, the more and more people that go through that, and then we bring them all together over here, just like you brought over my haters in a group. Now, all of the people that you wronged are coming here in a group, and they're like, shit, we're all living the same story. And Eli's even gone through it, right? So do you think that these people believe you or Coach J, shriveled up Coach J? When you guys are saying, oh, you know, Dawn's in an abusive relationship with Eli and she's not being taken care of and this and that, and I'll pay Dawn $2,000 to leave. You don't have $2,000, and first of all, she would never take your money, bro. She would never sell me out. Or she would never sell out to you. She would never sell out to you over me. You think that you can reel my girlfriend in? Are you kidding me, dude? And do you think you're going to trigger me over that mofo? You're not. You're a piece of crap. You're an insecure, immature, blowfish face. Dude, that's what you are. And you guys want to play childish games? Let's go. It's YouTube, right? Yes, I am a coach, but right now I'm stooping down to your level so you can comprehend what I'm saying. Blowfish. Eli doesn't realize how much power he has over this situation. He could quite literally go to any talk show at this point and be a nationwide star for all the stalking he has been through. Maybe so, ODN. I don't know if I'm gonna take that much credit, dude. That's very nice of you to say. I gotta keep it real, ODN. I'm just a Redwood City, Bay Area boy, just looking to help people with coaching tips. But I get what you're saying, ODN, and it's not even about that, bro. I'm not looking for fame and stardom. I just want to help people, and all I want to do is make enough money. I don't even care about me and a millionaire. I just want to make a couple $100,000 a year doing this, and I'll be happy with that. That's all. Because a couple $100,000 a year would be able to continue to afford a pretty basic minimum lifestyle out here in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm not looking for anything special. You can help by exposing him, says Beach Girl. ODN says, you are being way too modest, Eli. Well, I'm a modest guy, ODN. Listen, ODN, I appreciate... Listen, ODN. I know you're not a dumb shit, and neither am I. Okay? But I'm not going to be wrapped up into fake instigated drama. When you're not modest, ODN, you come up... I'm not saying this, I'm saying this about myself. Not being modest makes people come off as fake, right? I'm not even trying to be modest. Maybe I am. But this is how I feel. Because I don't like the fake instigated stuff. I'm not going to sell out and put on an act out here on YouTube and act like a spoiled entitled brat like James and go around all over YouTube antagonizing people on purpose to try to bring him over to his end and use them for content to incite donations from mama bear women that he sucked into his vortex over there in his cult that want to mama bear him, and then they treat him like he's their own son, and they still donate no matter what he does, because mama bears will stand up for their kids or their cubs. In this case, with the mama bear theory, they'll stand up for their cubs or their kids no matter what they do, right or wrong. Which is why I had to figure this out with Dawn earlier this morning and check out my former stream to hear more about the mama bear effect. Okay, check it out, because there's a lot of information I shared there. It makes sense. I don't want to repeat the whole thing. They see what he's done to those that left. He's evil. Yeah, he is. He's I don't even know if he's trying to be evil on purpose, but he has to pretend to be evil to have enough shock factor for people to want to tune in to watch him, because without the drama, nobody's interested in anything he does. They're just not interested in him without the drama stuff. The only reason why people tune into him is for the drama stuff. There are people here that want to see my coaching content, and it'll be back, right? And there are many other things we're going to do around here that are going to be very interesting. Like we're taking a stronger stance on bullying and harassment. We are. 13 thumbs up, 49 in the box. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. I would greatly appreciate it. We got about maybe 10 minutes left on this walk. So get any final questions, comments, or concerns in the chat before we go off the air. Here's the thing, Coach J. If you want to continue trying to knock me down by trying to paint me as an abuser, as someone that you feel isn't taking care of his woman, do what you got to do, sir. Do what you got to do, sir, because no matter what you folks do, it's not going to affect me one bit. The more that you guys talk about me, the more you try to say, oh, Dawn's in a bad situation with Eli, the more exposure you give me, the more these people now over here that we built are laughing at you. ODN with the $2 super chat. Oh, man, if I had more money, I would give it, but I'm broke. Then why are you giving money? Stop it, ODN. Save that money for yourself. I just thumbed it up and hearted it. ODN, ODN, dude, I know you're on a limited budget. And that makes me feel guilty when you give your last dime to me. I know you're feeling it, dude, and you're right about that. But ODN, seriously, man. That seems to be it, Beach Girl. No, he's not a good person. The only thing he has to try at convincing people, is convincing people he's a good guy. He's not. Okay. Yeah. ODN, I don't need to eat that much food. Anyways, I'm trying to lose weight. Oh, God, ODN. Just like pork chop, right? Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Nice. The Tarot with Trisha channel was talking about me earlier today. And she tagged me in. I didn't realize she wanted me to come on her panel. I tuned into that show for a couple minutes, and I'm like, there were so many people talking about me this morning. Tammy was talking about me. Tammy, you went off on me. It's all good, Tammy. It's not a big deal. Tarot with Trisha went off on me. She didn't kind of go off on me. She was trying to say you're more of a comedic value. That's fine. So you see entertainment in me. Okay. And she tagged me in and said, if you want to pop on, I said, you know what? I said, I just saw this, but if you want to, have me come on a different time, I'd be more than happy to. And she goes, just let me know. Okay, so we're going to start doing the rounds again. We're going to start to do the rounds. Right? James was rebroadcasting me. Now Roy's talking about me. People don't talk about people that are irrelevant. They talk about and I'm not saying them all that. I'm a humble person, but do you understand here? They don't talk about irrelevant people or irrelevant things. Yet they try to say, "Oh, Eli's irrelevant," but we're just going to talk about him all day, every day, because he's that fucking irrelevant, right? Okay, great, good for you guys. That makes a whole lot of sense, right? That's why I've been talking about the reversal of the Streisand effect is hitting you guys now. The reversal of the Streisand effect is in effect, right? It's all good. It's all good in the hood. I can't say that. I'll get demonetized. But I was gonna say it with the GA, right? Not the hard R, because I made that mistake one time with the hard R, and these mofos like Jamie can't stop playing that shit, right? Beach Girl Patty, you are going to be content for days for speaking to ODN. ODN, when you talk that way, it makes you sound like a real MF life coach, my guy. Well, thank you, ODN. I appreciate that you see it that way. Some may not see it that way, but I do value what you say, ODN. And here's the thing, these people don't like you, ODN, for the same reasons they don't like me. You speak the truth. Now, again, you and I have done some things in the past that may not have been the greatest things to do, but even then, we did those things with the right intentions to try to defend ourselves from these people. And then they try to still flip that on us, right? These people try to flip everything out of context to create so much controversy and to throw people off as part of their content. But now we're standing tall, and we're going at it every single day. We're going at it, right? And they're still trying to fight it. It's so funny. They're still trying to fight it. It's so funny. It's so funny and phony, like and phony, like and phony. Like and phony, like and phony. ODN, F them, dude. They're all whiny little spoiled brats that dish it out all day long and do worse than any of us, but cry when someone does anything back. Yeah, so they are allowed to clap back at us, but we can't clap back at them for doing the same things that they claim we're doing to them. This group of people has zero content without drama and disturbing the peace, right? If they did, and they thought it would get them as much traction as the drama's giving them or more, they would do it. They simply lack belief in their own capabilities. That's the bottom line. That's it, period. End of story. But because it's not going to end, we're going to keep going. And we're going to keep going until we wear them down, and it does end. Real talk with Roy, I'm willing to have a conversation with you. I'm willing to have, first of all, Roy, if you want to do a one-on-one, you could bring people on the panel after, but I think what we should do, Roy, if you want to bring me on one of these days, I think we should go one-on-one for half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour max, and then after an hour or so, after you ask me all the questions you want to ask me, and I'll answer honestly, Roy, then you could bring on your flexes, you could bring on your thunders, you can even bring on James if you want. If you want to bring on Mr. Fake Instigated Drama Inc., Like and Phony. If you want to bring on Like and Phony, you can. If you want to bring on JB Gunner, I want to talk to that cook because, I miss him. I miss talking about him because he's so damn entertaining and charming. JB Gunner, yeah, I'm the fake racist. I pretend to be a racist out here for clicks and donations. Yeah, well, you're right about that, Roy. It's pathetic. Everything these people do is pathetic, man. This is the weirdest group of people, man. These weirdos. You're right, Odian. They're weirdos. Same with you, Tip. They're weirdos, man. They're unattractive. Sorry, they're unattractive. They're unattractive. Just mindless, spineless people that have to do this dumb drama content to have any clout out here. And even that's being taken away. 100% weirdos, broski. They are. Queen Helen Casey, Jamie has lack of intelligence. You're right, Queen. Patty says, Beach Girl, I've been blamed for everything short of 9/11. The truth doesn't change just because you get mad at someone. Right. Right. Keep talking about my girlfriend Dawn, Coach Jay and Jamie. Keep trying to spin it out of context, you know. Keep trying to make something up. You know it's being made up. If I was abusing Dawn, she'd be gone and I'd be in jail. You guys know that. But see, you guys have nothing else left, right? You guys have to try to use the Dawn situation to try to stump my growth. Guess what? The Streisand effect is in effect for you guys. The reversal of the Streisand effect. That's all. We are at 58 minutes. I'm going to wait a minute and a half and make this show an hour long exactly. Let's keep going, James. Because nothing will outlast the Eli bunny, right? Remember the insurance bunny in that video? Nothing will outlast me. I'll definitely outlast you, James. Oh, Deanne, Pork Chop is upset you found good women and found a good woman and he can't find himself a good man. I mean, that's your opinion, dude. I'm going to stay out of that, dude. You guys, man. Oh, boy. All right, folks. I'm going to get going, go home, cook some dinner with Dawn, take the rest of the night off. Patty says, Dawn isn't stupid or helpless. Going after Dawn to get at Eli is as low as it gets. Jealous Dawn and Eli are happy. Yep. All right, folks. Love you all. Love you all. Have a good one. I'll keep you posted on the community wall if something comes up. I'm sure it will. But Roy, if you want to talk, let me know. Okay, Pedro Santiago, if you want to talk, let me know. All right. Have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other. OD8, it's okay for pork chop to go at people's family members, but it's not okay for anybody to go at his. Yeah, that's hypocritical. Have a good one. We're out.